Just have a regular season game feel to it a little bit.
You know, I thought the second half was really intense. I thought both teams played extremely hard. I really liked the way that starting group came in the third quarter with a sense of urgency and got us going. And the group that finished the game for us did a great job of understanding what it takes to finish a ball game, controlling the tempo. Made a couple passes there that was a little premature, but for the most part, I thought we controlled the tempo of the game. We got the ball where we wanted to, and I thought Derek and Ennis did a great job attacking inside.
And they did it against their starting unit too, that was in there throughout the fourth.
That's a great. These are great experiences for our young guys, and to learn the difference in the game situations, to be able to, when it's tight, and understand execution and where to get the ball, when they get it, what to read, and how to go at the basket. I thought they made some great passes to each other on the inside there. So it was a great lesson for us to get in a game situation.
You feel like you got a lot of what you wanted to accomplish in the preseason?
Absolutely. I think from the first day of training camp to now, I think we made some great strides. The 8 games that we've had, I thought each game, with the exception of the game over in Portland, I thought we grew. And we continue to make steps every game. And the game in Portland, we may have been a little tired, and we came out flat. But the group came in and fought their way back and made it a respectable game. But other than that, I thought our approach to every game was really good.
Is there anything you felt?
I'm sorry?
Talk about Cantor a little bit.
Well, Ennis did a great job. He continued tonight to have a great exhibition season. The work that he put in the summer is really starting to show. He feels good about his body, the way he's running the floor. He's getting to his spots early. When he gets the ball in his area, he's doing a great job of making guys pay. He's a big body. He's learned how to keep the ball high and finish high. Quicker when he don't need to bring it and look for bodies. His perimeter shots getting better. He's continuing to work to get better, and we're going to need everybody. He and Derek and Al and Paul and Jeremy. Everybody on this team, we're going to need to contribute. We've got a great group of big guys.
Is there anything you feel like you've missed in the preseason you haven't seen that you'd like to see?
No, I mean there's always stuff going to come up, but I thought that for this time of the year, this time of the training camp, we've had some good lessons, and I think we're ready to start the season. We're going to fine-tune some things the next 4 or 5 days, but there's still a lot of room for growth. But I think we're in a pretty good place right now.
How comfortable are you with the progression that Randy Foy's made in the point guard role?
Oh, it was great. It was great to get an opportunity to start with that first group out there tonight and get some minutes at the point guard there. It's a little bit unfair to him because I didn't get a chance to play him at the 2 spot at all because Mo was out. But you know what? I think he's done a great job of just learning how to be effective for us with the ball in his hand, some and without the ball when he's playing the 2 spot. So these lessons are going to be invaluable for us going forward.
Talk about the decision to play the second team right through the whole quarter against the first. I mean,
well, we wanted them to get the experience of finishing the ball game, and against their starting. So I don't know who they're going to stop, but their group that will probably be on the floor for them a lot, and they did a great job of controlling the tempo of the game. They didn't rush situations too much. They made sure we got the ball where we wanted to get it, and when they got it in their spots, they were effective at attacking and making the right passes.
Tyrone, you touched on it, but is that the kind of game you were looking for from Favors throughout the preseason?
Yeah.
And what specifically did you like?
Well, you're right, and he's another guy that's shown great growth from the beginning of training camp to now, and he's transferred it to the game tonight. I think his body has come back, and all the guys were a little beat up. You go through 2 days, and we don't have many days off. You have practice, you travel, and you're coming off the summer, so it takes a while for your body to get back into NBA game shape. And I think that he showed tonight a lot of great improvement because his legs were back. He got the ball, made some quick moves to the basket. He was able to get some offensive rebounds, some great post-up one-on-one moves there. Being big and athletic inside, and that's what we're looking for him to be.
Ty, do you feel like Ennis is locked into being a 5 the way he's struck?
No, I think he can be a power forward the way he moves his feet. I think that he can play some both 4 and 5, and with him and Derek out there, their size and the way they can move and they can jump out on the defensive end on pick and rolls and recover. Their mobility on the offensive end, they both can step out and make 15, 16-foot jump shots. Their ball handling is not to a point where they can't put it on the floor and make 1 or 2 dribbles at the basket. So there's no limit for those 2 guys. I think that they have a lot of room to grow. They're 2 really young guys that's going to continue to get better as they understand their body and where their place is in this league. They're still versatile.
Can you do that with the power forward and the center play at the kind of interchangeable, like if you get 2 common guards in the backcourt?
Absolutely. I think the way this game's, you look at how Portland played with a guy like Ulrich, who's a stretch 4 really, but he can play 5 because he's so tall, he pulls at times. So, teams you look around this league, they play 2 big guys, depends on what their talent level is, and we'll be able to do it with 2 big guys that's physical inside, but can also go outside.
I'm just going to find that it's a different ball game once the regular season starts.
Yeah. I mean, all the guys will, not just the 2 young guys. I mean, Ennis and Derek, and we all will. It's another pace. I mean, guys are trying to, especially some of the veteran guys, they just try and get through this process. And they want to play and get their game speed up and get their feel for the game up. But then come next week, it's going to change. I mean, it's going to change to another level. But I think the experiences we've had here through the exhibition season will be valuable for us moving forward.
With Earl Watson and Mo Williams out, are you concerned at all about the point guard position?
No, we'll be fine. Earl's working his way back, and Mo is in good shape here now. He's ready to go. So, you're always concerned when you have guys out, but we'll move some guys around and manage until they get full speed.
Preseason didn't look right for Derek Favors. Maybe that's just us or me or something like that. Was there something? Is he just like a little banged up, and tonight was his first night to really come out of that?
No, I think he was tired. I think it takes a while when you he gained a little good weight this summer, and he took a little while to get used to the weight on his body, going through 2 days, and then he lost some weight. Now you're a little weak, but beat up from losing the weight. And then you level off, and now you kind of figure out where you are. And the young guys are going to do that for 4 or 5 years in this league, figuring out what weight is best for them to play in with. If it's a little heavier, it's where they are. They get a little stronger and more agile. And he's done a good job. He didn't miss any practice. He's continuing to work to get better, and he's figuring it out.
You played with Wes Matthews.